Hi guys, Mike here. Hope you're enjoying the YouTube video. This is me in person. It's been a very long time since I've done a video in person. I usually do that for set reviews, mainly because, you know, my disembodied voice on the video games is all you need. I don't want to waste any space so you can actually see the game. The reason I've come back to this is because my New Year's resolution is to do more set reviews, because I love Lego. It's where it's what started my passion for it. Yes, I love the games. I love everything that comes with them, but you can't beat the actual sets themselves. Now, Santa Claus was kind enough to bring me a couple of sets, and my 5-year-old son a set. It's actually the one that my son got for Christmas that I want to focus on today. Because he got it for Christmas, we actually sat down and we've already built it, so there won't be a build video, but I will show you the set because it's one I'm very passionate about, and I definitely recommend you buying it. So it's this one. It's called the Speed Force Freed's Pursuit. Now the reason why I say this is one I highly recommend is because it's got a couple of characters in it that are actually quite rare in minifig form. One, the Flash. Two, Reverse Flash. If you're a fan of the Flash, this is the set to own because you get the actual character who is ridiculously rare. He's usually kind of looked over so that Superman or Batman or even Wonder Woman these days get the sets when it comes to DC superheroes. But the Flash deserves more attention, Lego. I was lucky enough many months ago, I say many months ago, back when Justice League came out. Now, I don't know what your opinions are on Justice League, the movie. Me, I can watch it, but it's not very high on my kind of highly rated movies of the year. So back in 2017, one of the best things that actually came out about that release was the fact that they brought out Lego sets for it. So I kind of jumped at the chance to kind of get my hands on this little baby, which is, oh, he's running. Let me just turn it around. So this is a movie Flash. I've been waiting ages to own a Flash minifigure. Yes, he's not the comic book one, but he still looks awesome. But you know, I really wanted the comic book version. So this guy, he's based on the Silver Age Flash, you know, the most common suit that any comic book fan would be aware of. Plus, I love the TV show. I really do. I think it's very good. And of course, one of the big kind of prominent bad guys in that is Reverse Flash. So this set really works out, especially if you're a minifigure collector of Lego DC or Lego Marvel, you know, a superheroes collector. This is a great set to have because in addition to basically these two speedsters, you also get a nice little Cyborg. Again, another character, another Justice League member that kind of gets a little bit overlooked at times. He hasn't showed up in many sets over the years. And you also get probably the least interesting character out of the set is Killer Frost. But then again, if you're a fan of the TV show, you know who Killer Frost is. She's not a good guy in the comics though, very much bad guy in this set because this is comic book based. She's a little bit bland. Let me just go to the pictures and then you can have a look at a close-up of the figures themselves. So let's start with the Flash, and you can see it looks awesome. It's it's very much comic book. If you're familiar with the comics, if you're familiar with anything from the Silver Age onwards, this is the Flash suit. This is everything about it. Down to the logo with the white background. Something they kind of they mentioned in the TV show because it wasn't until the second series that it actually got the white background. But yeah, I mean, if you look on there, you might not be able to see it in the photos, it's quite difficult, but there's actually some kind of armor, lightning kind of jagged lines around the edges of the kind of muscles, so it looks like it's part of the suit. It's a nice little addition, but it's one that you can only really see in the light, but it does make a massive difference. And I love when you compare it to the movie version, the helmet on the comic book gets it for me every time. We'll come back to that comparison in a minute. Let's just move on to the next character, and if we look at Reverse Flash, he looks awesome. In terms of design, it's pretty much exactly the same as the Flash, but the colours are reversed with obviously a slightly different logo. But it just looks fantastic. Even the helmet, there's not really a lot you can say about that without talking about the Flash character, but yeah, I love Reverse Flash. Also, if you have watched any of my videos on Lego DC Supervillains and you've seen those characters, these are exact carbon copies, essentially. The designs are exactly the same. So if you love that game, but you've not really been into the sets before, but you want to start getting into it, get this set, because it's got these two characters in it. Anyway, moving on to the next one, and Cyborg. Now, Cyborg's another one that I actually got as part of the Justice League, and I wanted a comic book version of him, but again, there's not been that many. So, I mean, it looks awesome. The only thing I would say with Cyborg one is the detail is nowhere near as impressive as the Justice League version. You know, obviously, if you've seen the Justice League or you've at least seen some of the posters, the Cyborg in that is very much, they've gone for sort of kind of hyper-realistic in terms of the way the suit is built. Comic books not so much, and in obviously Teen Titans and stuff like that not so much as well. But if you have a look at this, I mean, the detail is not that great. Cyborg actually came out as part of Lego Dimensions as well, and there was a minifigure that came with a fun pack for that, and the detail on that is a lot better than this, so I'm a little bit disappointed by that. To note though, it's exactly the same helmet on every Cyborg, even the movie one, so that's at least good. Moving on to Killer Frost, least interesting character as far as I'm concerned in this set. It's a nice add-on, but it could have easily, I would have been happy if it had just been the other three. But then I suppose it wouldn't have freeze in the title. It's bland, you know. She's wearing a black top. She's got blue skin and she's got white hair. There's not really a lot you can say about that. In terms of the detail, the most impressive bit is actually the belt, because you can just make out the kind of snowflake frost sign in the middle, which looks very impressive. But other than that, there's not a lot really we can say about that. So let's just do, because I've been talking about Justice League and the comics, let's just do this comparison of the two. So look at this picture. You can see movie Flash versus comic book Flash, movie Cyborg versus comic book Cyborg, and you can notice the difference. I mean, there's a massive difference. I don't know what you guys would choose. For me, the comic book version of the Flash definitely gets it, and the movie version of Cyborg. Switching things up a bit, let's move on to the vehicles. Now I'm going to start with the smaller vehicle, because you actually get two. You get Killer Frost has her own little ice car, and Cyborg has a helicopter. I'll get onto the helicopter in a minute. If we look at the Ice Mobile, it's... I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, it's not great, if I'm honest. The only thing that is great about it is the actual build itself. It takes about 10 minutes to build. It's interesting, because if you look at every single little corner of it, it's completely different. There's no kind of consistent design. So, you know, there's plenty of interest in terms of the build. But once you've built it, there's not a lot to it. The most interesting bit is actually on the back. So if you look on the back, you've actually got this big gun thing here, which rotates. So, you know, if looking at it from a play perspective, if Cyborg's helicopter was flying over, you could do that to kind of track it. But that's about as interesting as that. If we look at it in a bit more detail, so go on the close-ups, you'll see what I mean. It's a bit bland. But then, to me, it feels more like the second thought, because if we move on to the next one, and I'm going to very quickly show you it, look at it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. Yes, the figures for me, because I'm a massive Flash fan, they make this set, but this is a massive, massive bonus. It's fantastic. So let me go into the detail. If we move on to the actual pictures so you can see it in a bit more detail, it's glorious. It's fantastic, and it's a really, really fun build. It takes about between 20 and 40 minutes depending on who's building it. I was building it with my son, so we were looking more at the kind of 40-minute mark. But you can see, just looking at it, how much fun you can have with this. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's one of the best. Think of how many how many helicopters Lego have built over the years. This one is way up there. And all the ones I've seen over the years, this is way up there in terms of gorgeous. You know, it's just the little hints of red on the grey. It just makes all the difference. It's colour-coded to Cyborg. You know, you've got a massive cockpit there. And the other kind of from a play perspective, yes, going back to me, if you can see it, that goes all the way around. But on top of that, you've also got this bit here. So there's a net that actually goes in here, this net. actually goes in here. I probably won't be able to get this in properly. But then you can shoot it out and catch reverse flash. Obviously you'll have to shoot out pretty quick, but yeah, so I mean, you look at this, going back to the pictures, and you look at the detail on there. Yes, they've added some stickers. I'm very anti-sticker when it comes to Lego sets. In general, stickers tend to cheapen a set as far as I'm concerned, because especially when it's a very specific design. So let's take the Ghostbusters Firehouse, for example. The logo, the Ghostbusters logo that sits on the outside, is a sticker. Now, if I'm spending £200, £300 on a set, I would expect a printed element, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you look at the Lego Dimensions sets for Ghostbusters, and they actually come with printed Ghostbuster logo pieces. So I don't understand why they would do that on that. Similarly with this, yeah, there's stickers. They could have made them printed, but to be fair, the stickers actually add detail that you couldn't do with bricks on a model of this size. So I'm all in favour of it, and it just makes it look fantastic. Highly recommend this. It's a fantastic helicopter. I highly recommend this set. This is a very short video because, like I say, usually I do a build video, but yeah, I didn't want to take it apart and rebuild it. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me rant on about this set. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me in person for a change, rather than just hearing my voice. Please let me know what you think of this set. I did have a look on the Lego website before coming on this, and this set has actually been reduced by a third at the moment as of recording this video, so it's actually really cheap. The standard price is $29.99, that's in pounds and dollars, but it's for that price you're getting a lot of awesomeness. I mean, you're getting the Flash, Reverse Flash, Cyborg, Killer Frost. Killer Frost's car, yeah, I could live without. It's just in there to add more pieces to the set, really. But the helicopter, highly recommend. Whether you're a collector like myself, or whether you want to play with it like my son, it's brilliant for both. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you've got this set, I really want to know what you think. Hopefully you're on the same track as me, but if you don't like it, I want to know why. It also, if you do enjoy the video, if you did enjoy me ranting on for 5 minutes, then give us a thumbs up. I very much appreciate those thumbs up. And please do subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back very soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.